Brawl might sound like some kind of weird Chinese medicine, but actually if you say it properly, Brawl, you'll find out that it's a new type of arena shooter that vaguely resembles flying, vaguely resembles something like Quake 3 Arena, and is a game that takes me back to that period in time around about the late 90s where developers would try just about anything to see if it was fun. The gameplay in Brawl revolves around flying your tiny little plane around maps that make absolutely no sense. I'm pretty sure one of the architect meetings for the maps went something like this. Hello chaps, good day sir. What do you think we should be doing? I think we should be building a flying town with boats in the air. Oh, God, jolly good show. That seems like a perfectly sensible idea. I would also build some kind of town in the desert with holes and water underneath. Boys, I'm so glad I've got this meeting together. Let's get building those towns and desert cities that make no sense at all. Woohoo, hamburger. Though the map design makes no sense in reality, it does make sense in the singular utility of having maps to fly highly agile and absolutely ridiculous planes around in Brawl, of which there's the Fat Bird plane, the Sharpshooter, the Witch Doctor, the Viking, the Cyber Priest and the Elder, with each plane having its own specific weapons, manoeuvrability and abilities, allowing you to jump from plane to plane in case you get bored or until you find out which plane is actually the best plane to use in the game. Now, Brawl isn't just a deathmatch game, it comes with some classic game modes that you might be familiar with your old 90s arena shooters, such as Capture the Flag and Team Deathmatch. But of course, it also comes with its own modes such as Flagmaster, Team Flagmaster, Gun Game and Obstacle Race. What's it like to actually play a game of Muffle? Funny you should ask that, it's actually pretty damn fun. Now it's not perfect and there are aspects of the gameplay that will make you want to smash your head into the table, go to the hospital, get your head patched up and then drive your head back into your table again. The most obvious of which are specific weapons that cause you to lose control of your plane, whilst trying to prove who has the largest genitalia through intricate, smooth, sexy, precision flying between buildings. The last thing you want to have is a weapon that takes away control from you. You also have to go into this game not expecting it to be a first-person shooter or a flying game. It very much is its own thing. For example, if you try and play the game with a gamepad, it doesn't quite work properly. But if you play it with a keyboard and mouse, which it very clearly seems to be designed around, after the initial learning curve, it all comes together and makes perfect sense. Graphically, the game won't make your head explode through visual excitement, but it's functional, looks nice, has a consistent art style, and will even run well on your local potato farmer's computer. Launching and getting into multiplayer online games is faster than making an instant coffee, and for the vast majority of gameplay the netcode seems perfectly fine, even for those people that appear to be playing in the Afghan desert using a satellite uplink. As for the audio, it's probably the weakest part of the game, so much so I found myself just muting it and listening to some banging techno tunes, and if there was one thing I'd like the developer to do, it would be to change the sound effects and music. All said and done, for a price of £6.99, you really can't go wrong. If you wanted a game that picks up that fast-paced arena shooter aspect of gameplay, but does it in a completely new way, then you have to get this straight away. I hope you enjoyed this review of Brawl. If you did, click the subscribe button, like the video, share it with friends and show it to your grandma. See you in the next video. Goodbye.